سلام دوستان، محسن میرزایی هستم. امیدوارم که خوب باشین. آقای پالیو یه ویدیو دادن بیرون در رابطه با سیاست‌های آتی خودشون در رابطه با بازار مسکن و اینکه چه کارهایی میخوان انجام بدن، چه طرحهایی دارن برای اینکه سرمایه گذاری و ساخت و ساز توی بازار ملک و املاک رو به نوعی راحت تر بکنن. بریم این ویدیو رو با هم ببینیم. دوست دارم نظرتون رو در رابطه با این برنامه هایی که ایشون دارن بشنوم و بعدش یه تحلیل کوچولویی هم خواهیم داشت برای اون دسته از دوستانی که ممکنه با قسمت انگلیسیش خیلی راحت نباشن. من اینو به طور تیتروار تو اسلاید بعدی گذاشتم. بریم این ویدیو رو با هم ببینیم و ببینیم که چه اتفاقاتی قراره تو آینده برامون بیفته.
Today I announce that this Monday I will introduce in the House of Commons the Building Homes Not Bureaucracy Act. And that act will have 6 measures. 1, it will require cities permit 15% more home building per year or lose federal grants. Those that build more than 15% in extra home building will get a building bonus. This will be based on a strict mathematical formula. If you exceed your building target by 1%, your funding goes up 1%. If you miss your target by 1%, your target goes down 1%. More home building, more money. Less home building, less money. It will be a highly predictable mathematical formula that cities will be able to follow however they like. They might speed up permits or site plans or remove steps. They might sell off municipal land. They might reduce development charges. They can do it however they want. They have strict autonomy in how they do it, but they must do it to get federal money because I will not pay them to build up their bureaucracies anymore. Furthermore, my common sense plan will require high density housing right next to transit stations. Look at this appalling scene behind me today. Look at this. Just take a moment. What do you see here? You see a transit station. Where's the housing? So we're spending billions of dollars on transit stations across the country where there are no people allowed to live. If I were to fund this transit station, I would put the money in a trust. And I would say to the city of Vancouver, you get the money when the apartments are built next to the transit station and the people are occupying it. And that is in my bill. Very simply, you want federal money for transit, you have to approve high-rise apartments so that our seniors and students can live right next to the bus and train. That's good for the environment. Folks can jump on transit powered by hydroelectricity instead of having to drive a car. Furthermore, folks who are of lower income don't even have to own a car if they can live next to transit. That's what helped me through university. My dad had an apartment next to Heritage Station in Calgary, so I could hop on the train and head all the way to university. Fourth, my Building Homes and Not Bureaucracy Act will bring in a NIMBYism penalty. If municipalities block housing the way Winnipeg blocked it right next to transit, I will bring in a fine. They will lose part of their federal transfer, and those fines will be very serious at the discretion of the minister. But to counter that, we'll bring in a super bonus, particularly for small towns that allow massive buildups of housing in their communities. But you know who won't be getting bonuses? CMHC bureaucrats that delay approval for housing financing. The Trudeau government has ballooned the bureaucracy at the CMHC, paying out millions of dollars in bonuses for the very bureaucrats who have helped double the cost of housing. I'll be slashing all of their bonuses, and they will be getting pay cuts unless they meet the target of approving financing for affordable housing in under 60 days. Next, we will axe the tax on new housing construction. This bill will eliminate the GST on affordable apartment complexes. That is to say, apartments where the rent is below market average. Now, Justin Trudeau promised to do this 8 years ago. 6 years ago, he said, just kidding, promise broken. And now, this morning, just as he got wind that this was going to be in my bill, he's flip-flopped again. and he expects you to believe it. If Justin Trudeau is serious about axing the tax on housing construction, then he'll back my common sense Building Homes, Not Bureaucracy Act, which does exactly that. And finally, this bill will require the federal government to sell off 15% of its buildings and thousands of acres of federal land so that we can build homes that you can afford. This is a common sense plan to build homes, not bureaucracy. After 8 years of Trudeau doubling the cost, I'm the one that can fix it. I am the one that delivered housing costs that are half of what they are today back when I was minister. And we're going to have an even better result when I'm prime minister.
خب همونطور که مشاهده فرمودین میبینیم که تمام برنامه‌های ایشون در این راستا هستن که نشون میدن دولت دوست داره و ترجیح میده که از بحث ساخت و ساز حمایت بکنه، پروسه گرفتن مجوزهای لازم رو سریعتر، ارزونتر و راحتتر بکنه تا اون بیلدرها و دیولوپرها بتونن راحتتر و سریعتر کار بکنن، که خب این هم نوید بخش اتفاقات خوبی تو آینده نزدیک هستش و هم این که خیلی تغییرات ممکنه ایجاد بکنه تو بحث سرمایه گذاری توی بازار ملک و املاک و حالا اینکه این سرمایه گذاری ها رو ما به چه شکلی انجام بدیم متناسب با شرایط و اهداف شخصی خودمون چطور باشه که موفق باشه و نتیجه خوب بگیریم، خودش پیچیدگی های خودش رو داره و بنده خیلی خوشحال میشم بتونم تو این زمینه در خدمتتون باشم. طرح‌های زیادی داریم که در حال اجرا هستن که تونستن شرایط خیلی خوبی رو برای عزیزان مهیا بکنن. اگر هنوز ما رو دنبال نمی‌کنید لطفا این کار رو بکنید و اینکه خیلی ممنون تا اینجا گوش کردین. منتظر نظراتتون هستم.